this is going to be a demo of uploading content into Contentful and having those images that I upload be sent to Target and be created as offers so that I can use them in Target tests. So the first thing I need to do is start my webhook server. I'm not deploying this anywhere. This is just for like testing purposes. So I'm just going to run this locally, and then I'll use ngrok to expose it to the web so that I can set it in Contentful as my webhook. So this is my server right here. It's a Flash server written in Python. I'm going to leave debug mode on just so that I can see what's going on in the background. But let's hop over to my console, and I'm going to go ahead and start that server. So what that's going to do is start a local server, and in order to expose this to the greater web so that Contentful can see it, I'm going to use a tool called ngrok, and that'll open up this port 5000, and Contentful will be able to post to it. So to do that, I can just type ngrok http 5000, and this is going to open me up a URL to send post requests to in Contentful. So my endpoint URL is Contentful asset publish. This guy right here. I don't need to copy that yet. Let's copy this first, and we'll go over to Contentful. So in my settings, I can go to settings, webhooks, and I have this set up already. But I'm going to go to webhook settings, and I'm going to say, I want Contentful to send a message to this URL when an asset gets published. Since I use ngrok a lot, this might be the same. Let's see. Nope, it's different. Sometimes it's the same. I don't know why. Okay, so I have this set. So this webhook is going to publish only on specific events, and that specific triggering event is an asset, let's say, just publish for now. I could go full create, update, delete, by selecting all these, but the endpoint doesn't do all that yet. So let's just say asset publish for now, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so since I'm using ngrok, Contentful is going to be able to post to this. So I can actually, let's just check and make sure this is working. I have a regular just home route that should just say everything is okay. So if I just go here, it should say, yes, I want to visit that. Everything is okay, and that comes from this guy right here. So that means ngrok is working, so we should be good to go. Okay, so now let's actually publish some stuff. So I'm going to go in here and go to media. This is all the images that I use on Perpetua Digital on the blog. So like all, these images here, this is all hosted in Contentful. And you can upload images by going to media, add asset, single asset, and I'm going to upload some dog pictures actually. Put those, there we go. Okay, so we'll do some dog pictures. We'll just say Sammy1, and we'll just start. Let's see, what picture is this? Sammy in the bed. Okay. So this is going to upload. It's going to have a title, it's going to have a URL, but it's not published yet. So when this is published, we should see something happen over here. So this second row here is actually me checking the URL a second ago. But yeah, let's see what happens when I hit publish. It should be pretty quick. So boom, instantly that webhook fired and everything worked out okay. So we can check the actual logs in the webhook by going here. Probably has a bunch of failures because I sent a bunch of nonsense earlier. But yeah, so here is the Contentful post body. I don't think there's any API keys in here or anything I'll have to blur out, but I'll come back to that later. But yeah, here is the image element that's going to be created as a target offer. And if I just grab this URL here, and there's my image hosted on Contentful. Let's actually put one more up of my other dog, Mr. Ted, and I'll just call this Ted2. Oh, no, I want to call that Ted1. And we'll drop this in here. And I'm going to hit publish again. And so that should have done another successful publish. So now theoretically, these image elements that I showed, in here, this guy, this image element, this is the response from my API right here. So it's saying it's, it created an offer for me, and that comes, through this flow here. So if this offer doesn't exist in Target already, we're going to make it. So there's my API response right there. The image element and the message that says create. Okay, so this should be in Target. So let's go see. Sometimes, in quotation marks, the UI is not the fastest to update, and you kind of have to give it a second. But let's do a hard refresh now and let's see what happens. Actually, I'm going to sign out and sign back in. Sometimes that kickstarts it. That's me. All right, we're signing back in, and there we go. So you can tell my timestamp, about a minute later, I have these offers in here. So these should be just regular old image elements from Contentful. I don't think there's this, okay, that's just a weird, there isn't actually a line break in there, it's just a weird setting in there. Okay, so these are regular old offers now. So as you can see, it wasn't updated by by me logged in here. It was made by my API account. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can make a test and use these things. So I don't have any activities running yet, but let's make a new one. Let's put some dog pictures on this about page. So we'll go to activities. I don't have any properties. This gives me trouble sometime. I don't want to reload. Target's really trying to work it out. Okay, there we go. No, I do not want to reload. So I was just trying to get my trigger view to set up there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's make some experiences. So we'll call this first one. This one is going to get Sammy, and these visitors will get Mr. Ted. So let's go open the Sammy experience, the Sammy experience, and I'll replace my little Latin phrase here with a dog picture. So I can come in here and I'll just click on this image, or I'm sorry, this piece of text, and we'll go to replace content and go to HTML offer, and this will just give me my plain image HTML offer. So it might be huge, I'm not sure. I don't need to worry about that now. Let's make this just a little smaller. Yeah, that's good enough for me. What did I set that at? 272. And come back and we'll do the TED one. And HTML offer. Resize that guy. Okay, so these should be relatively the same. Looks good to me. We'll say dogs on about page. Next, 50-50, why not? And what do I want to do? I want to make people be super engaged with my about page because they saw my dogs. And we'll say I want to increase page views. Save and close. And you know what? I'm pretty confident in my skills here. I don't even think I need a QA. So we're just going to go ahead and activate this right now. And let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hard refresh. There we go. I got in the Sammy experience. Voila. So that is automatically syncing things uploaded to Contentful with Target offers. As you can see here, I didn't write any code in Target. I didn't upload any images in image offers. I actually don't even have access to image offers. Oh, maybe I do. Oh no, I can't use them in activities because I'm a free member. But yeah, there's nothing in here other than this random profile picture. So my code offers is what I used. And hey, you know what? While we're here, let's add one more. We'll just add this other Sammy one. Call this Sammy 2. Come back. Sammy 2. And it's processing, and we'll publish, and we should see another post request and another 200. So now when I go in Target, nope. Just gonna pretend like that doesn't, okay. Well, I'll probably have to sign in and sign in, or sign out and sign in again, but you go what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this is how I set up my image hosting in Contentful and automatically have it work its way into my Target offers. Thanks.